Welcome tanks once again to another Vox Immortalis Commentary tank guide. My name's Coldam. This video is very short. The fight starts a little bit in, as I forgot to start recording right away. However, all the basics are there. As a warrior, I find that threat can be a pretty big issue if your damage is high enough to actually do the achievement. So you'll see right at the start of the video, once the fight begins, there's a time where our mage, Kilwin, grabs aggro from me. If you look at my target of target frame, you can see him change. But luckily I noticed my threat meter and was ready to taunt. So just as a tank, you have to be aware of that and be ready to quickly taunt as soon as the target changes. And if that happens once, then you should be good because of the threat buffer you'll gain from the taunt through the rest of the fight. But make sure you put vigilance on your high threat targets. You can even use intervene during the flash freeze to lower threat on particular people. But usually we found by flash freeze, threat was either already an issue and someone died, or it didn't matter. You'll also notice that my tanking style in this fight involves a lot of movement. I spend as much time as possible in a haste beam. Because of the setup that we used, we had all our melees stacking on top of me as the tank. And that way, if either any of our melees or myself got the crit buff, it would immediately swap to everyone else. And this gave me a good threat bonus when I got the crit buff as well. Obviously other tanks can benefit from this quite a bit as well. Make sure you keep Demo Shout up. I use 2 pieces of frost resist, the chest and the boots, just to get myself over the defense cap. Otherwise I would use 3, but I need the extra defense. And I chose to use some mitigation trinkets, so you could get away with a little bit less if you swap things around. Make sure you drag into haste beams during the freeze. There's often a beam on top of one of the snow piles, so you can keep DPSing from that. And if your melee are trained, they'll follow you into it. Anyway, there's really not much for tanks on this fight. Save your cooldowns for frozen blows. You should only get 2 casts of frozen blows if your DPS is high enough to get the achievement. So use Last Stand and heal for 1, and shield wall for the other. That's it. Thanks for watching.